If you are seeing this sigil, you are in scarcity. This is number 48, your blind spot sigil. You are falling into scarcity thinking, and you're speaking and acting in ways of lacking. You're speaking and acting in ways that do not benefit you or other people, and it may cause you to make choices that are not the right ones. Oftentimes, people are apt to jump into the first offer we get, and it's based off of desperation to gain something or to sell something. We take jobs we hate. We need to pay the bills and think about all the other things except for what we need to do that will make us happy. If our family was poor, we tend to either hoard money so to avoid being without when we really need it, or we never save our money for the long run because we feel our money will vanish or be taken away, or if we don't immediately spend it on something we want. It's like a battle. We tend to believe that the perceived value of something is higher than what we qualify for or what we think is a rare difficulty to acquire, So it's like we assume that someone is better, at catching, whatever they want or whatever they need. We also take people who are a bad catch when we assume that there is a scarcity of the goods that they have gained, in their own life. You hear that when people have lists of requirements for dating, and one of them are, as far as what they have caught, in the world, what they have gained access to in the world. If we are desperate for money, we may act totally out of alignment with our integrity and may commit a crime in order to get the money. If you are seeing the sigil, look at the things you are thinking and saying and doing when you perceive there is to be scarcity in your life. If you're seeing the sigil, do anything you can to move into a perception of abundance instead of scarcity, not having. This can mean move into a mentally abundant space, right? Where everything is good, everything is all good. You have everything that you need, everything that you want in life. What would you think, say, and do if you knew that there were plenty of fish in the sea, if you knew there was plenty of money in your bank account, okay, or your crypto wallet? The reality is that your perception of scarcity is making you susceptible to manipulation, even if it's becoming in your own delusions and manipulating yourself. It is leading you closer and closer to a mistake. It is making you more and more of a match to scarcity and lack of abundance. So you're just getting closer to that more. That's what you're drawing in. In order to get closer to your core truth in the current situation, it may help to ask yourself often, what would you do in this situation if you had all the money in the world? What would you do right now if you had all the money in the world? Even though this may not be your current situation or reality, it's showing you the choice your heart wants to make, the choice that if you could just figure out how to make it happen is right for you personally, because it eliminates all other distractions. It just gets right to the core of what it is, okay, what your heart wants, what your heart desires. If you are seeing the sigil, you have all kinds of perceptions, beliefs, information, valid feelings, and valid experiences that are telling you that scarcity is a reality. But what you do not see is that even if they are valid, your reality, they are not currently an accurate reflection of your actual reality. You're just dealing with the reality of society, but not the reality of yourself.